Hey, hey, friends here over on YouTube. I'm so excited to see you here. And I am also live on TikTok simultaneously. Wonderful to see anybody here. Leave me your questions in your chat. Leave me. Hey, Nicole. Hi. Thank you for being here. I hope you have had a good Sunday. Hey, Hilda. Oh, hi. How did your chicken tortilla soup go? We can't wait to hear about it. Hello, Mike Jones. Welcome to Healing Your Gut. So excited to have you. Nicole and I are here. Hello, Lambin. Was it amazing? Oh my gosh. You are the consummate soup maker. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome to Healing Your Gut. Angel Heart Mary, S. Newman, Carol. Thank you all for being here. Because I think the Super Bowl is happening today, right? It smelled so amazing in your house. Angel Fairy, um, Angie Fairy. So nice to have you all. Kathy, Mark. Hello, welcome to Healing Your Gut. Hello, Italian girl in Texas. Any questions? It's on already. Okay. I stopped watching football some time ago, but I know that it's a big day for people that do that. Hey, Lori, so great to have anybody. Hello, Georgia. Hello, Gigi. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Amy. Oh, wonderful to have you here. And I am live over here on YouTube as well, which is super fun and exciting. Hello, user 007. Well, it would be fun to see. Looks like we've got a great group today, even though the Super Bowl is happening. Hello, Linda. Hello, Amir. Mm, you're not watching it. You only do halftime. Oh, right. Who's playing halftime today? Halftime is of course the most interesting part. But I didn't keep up with who's signed up this year. Hello, Isabella. Hello, Juan. So nice to have all of you. Oh, wow. Fantastic. I love Kendrick. My son saw Kendrick when he was still playing bars. Actually, he was still playing little dive bars in Los Angeles before he'd even been discovered. I had no idea how um, you can't hear anything. You can't hear anything. Can you hear? Um, can anybody hear? Hello, Nicole, can you hear me? Yes, you must be able to hear me because you're answering my questions. Um, you're hearing me, Liz. Okie doke. Oh, great. Okie doke. We're going to talk about the blood type diet. If you have questions about diverticulitis, colitis, IBS, shoot them to my direct messages. Um, oh, Liz, hi. So nice to see you. Thank you for being here. If you have questions about diverticulitis, IBS, colitis, shoot them to my direct messages and I will answer you. I just dropped a post today, just describing what is the kind of the brutal truth about the high fiber diet and why it is not working for people with inflammatory gut issues. But I dropped a video yesterday on blood type diet, but right before we launched here for our live. So excited to talk about blood type diet today and about what to eat and not eat so that you can heal your gut. Liz is with us, which means we get to talk about mast cell and low histamine diets and how to heal mold issues and issues that you may not get a lot of information about. Hey, Kathy, welcome. Nice to have you. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Hello, Charm. Hello, user. Hello, Christy. Oh, thank you so much for all of you for being here. I know that it is. Oh, Rita. Hey, nice to have you. Blessings to all. Can I tell you about it? Well, I will tell you, Jeanette, that every video that I have on my page that refers to diverticulitis is designed for you. I just couldn't put every single thing that it was designed to heal. Every video designed for diverticulitis applies to you. I can tell you that it has the root causes of that have to do with constipation. Even if you have diarrhea, has to do with low acid in your stomach. And I just dropped a formula called the Gut Fix formula, which is a step-by-step. It's exactly like being with me in my clinic. I've been working on this for a long time because I designed it for people like you, Jeanette, with inflammatory gut issues. You're going to find it on my website, which is the link in my bio. I'm so super excited about it. It has videos and it's just like being with me. And I wanted to create it for anybody that can't come to Santa Barbara and work with me in person. And I'm going to use it as for everybody that I work with and everybody that I see in my clinic is going to be using it as well. Hello, old soul. Oh, New Earth Nomad. Hello, Liz. So nice to have you. Thank you for being here and not the Super Bowl. Big sacrifice from everybody. So thank you. So nice to have all of you, Robin and Wizard. So nice to have everybody here. And also I'm so sweet to have everybody here on. It's a late Sunday afternoon for me, but it's probably evening where many of you are. And hello, Connie. Just great to have everybody here. H. pylori positive. Nope. Um, I just dropped a video today on fiber. Check it out. Fiber supplements are not going to help you. Oh, thank you. It's 7 o'clock in New York City. So no on the fiber, and check out my video today and you'll see why. SRI 1686. Um, I have an exciting turkey recipe that I'm going to do. I don't know if Lauren is here today, but we've been talking. Yes, I'm in California too. I am in Santa Barbara, California. We actually have the sun out today. We're going to get another big rainstorm. Santa Barbara is an hour and a half north of Los Angeles. So it's right on the coast. Very beautiful. If any of you want to come out here and work with me in my clinic, would love to see you. But Nicole, I have a very exciting turkey recipe. I've been researching turkey recipes, and so many of them have tomato sauce bases, but I'm going to do a base with beets and carrots, um, and sort of use the recipe that I created for ketchup, and I'm going to use that in this recipe. A correlation between, absolutely. There's an absolute correlation between blood type diet and inflammation. It's incredible. I mean, anybody who starts the blood type diet never goes back. It's such a game changer. I discovered it in my 20s. It has been the basis of weight loss books for decades. That's exactly the template that they use, and it's pretty phenomenal. Blood type diet, and also it really busts inflammation, and it helps heal digestion, because it was really based on how we evolved eating for every blood type. And it's so phenomenal, Liz. I started working with it um, in my clinic about 25 years ago with all of my clients. If you don't know your blood type, anybody out there, just get the Eldon Card home test on Amazon. You can find out your blood type. Super easy. It isn't necessarily always in your doctor's records. But when you find out what blood type you are and you start eating close to it, I do a lot of videos on blood type diet, because it is so phenomenal in healing the gut, boosting energy, just life changes. And so, yeah, Liz, do you know your blood type? Because I'm happy to anybody that doesn't know, anybody that knows their blood type, I'm happy to tell you a little bit about what you should be eating and not eating, and what your blood type A. So, blood type A descended from farmers. You are the second blood type descended from farmers. Blood type A, Aaron will get to you with blood type O, which is the most common blood type. And I know Reed is a B. So Liz, blood type A, you have the least hydrochloric acid in your stomach of any blood type, the most susceptible to bugs, bacteria, and parasites, the most susceptible to anything that can get through your gut and cause havoc. And also, you already know about staying gluten-free, because even though you evolved on grains, nothing like the grains that are on the planet today. Also really, really sensitive to toxins, and you already know that. Aaron, blood type O needs more protein than any other blood type, 150 to 120 to 150 grams a day. It doesn't have to be all in solid form. I'm a blood type O. I get a lot of that in protein shakes and bone broth. And, first blood type descended from hunter-gatherers. There was no grain on the planet. So blood type O's don't necessarily do well on any kind of grain, not just gluten. Also, really sensitive to environmental toxins. Detox is really important. Can be susceptible to constipation, so it's a no on laxatives. It's a yes on my happy gut cleanse. Rita and Linda, so B and AB. Your big yes is to turkey, because your big no is to chicken. Chicken is inflammatory for blood type B and A. Blood type AB is the newest blood type, only about 1,000 years old. Rita, blood type B. So super important that there's not that you let go of the chicken and embrace the turkey. Every day is, sorry for that ding. Every day is Thanksgiving for blood type B and AB. the big issue for blood type B and AB is chronic inflammation. There's absolutely, if you ever feel like the Pillsbury Doughboy, that's your blood type. So everything that you can do for lymphatic drainage therapy, getting on a rebounder, vibration plates. How do you cleanse? Great, fantastic question. Um, that means using a formula like my Happy Gut Cleanse. Do not take laxatives. They're inflammatory. They make everything worse, and your colon won't work regularly. Nicole, I think something that you said just flew by. Excuse me. No wheat. I didn't see what your question was. Your sentence was, Nicole, but whatever the no wheat is good. After, yes, sweet thing, after every protein meal. Oh, your cousin's in the hospital recovering from having her gallbladder taken out. And they said, no, thank you, Liz. And they said, no wheat. Good. That's really good. So it's really important for her to start, besides taking digestive enzymes, to use a supplement that has ox bile. Yeah. And not having, no red meat for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Liz, how are you doing these days? How's everything happening in your world? And Linda, plantar fasciitis with your blood type. I don't think so. Not necessarily, although I certainly, it's a certainly painful thing. So I'm hoping that you've got all the right protocols to help you heal, the right shoes and somebody to work with. They told her nothing wrong. Good. Well, hey, at least they're telling her something. And I hope they're feeding her something good. Plantar fasciitis, which, if anybody knows, it's a painful condition in the feet. Runners can get it, but really anybody can get it. The internet connection is spotty. I'm so sorry. I can't really do anything about that. But thank you for letting me know, because that means people will just be in and out. Thank you. Things just happen, right? Technology. Hello, brown-eyed girl. Thanks, Liz, for letting me know. I appreciate that. I think that's maybe why somebody couldn't hear earlier. Your internet is spotty. Oh, okie doke. Thank you. Well, I mean, mine is sometimes too, as well. But thanks for letting me know. I'm glad that you're good. That means that you're getting a handle on all the things, and that is a lot to get hold of. Linda, you're so welcome. Thank you. I appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate this community so much. I so look forward to our calls and our live calls. And I also appreciate anybody that has subscribed to my Instagram and YouTube page, because I will be going live on YouTube if and when we lose TikTok. It's not looking good for TikTok. So definitely I'm getting all used to being on YouTube. Is it okay to detox while having a flare? Well, what I suggest, La Carla, for a flare is bone broth, the dynamic duo of gut health, bone broth and aloe vera juice. But I wouldn't do anything, as Nicole said, I wouldn't do anything else. Just it's a lot for your body to go through. So whatever, I don't know what exactly detoxes means to you at this moment, but castor oil packs would be one thing you could do that may have a slightly detoxification quality to them, but that would be a safe thing for you to do, is a castor oil pack on your belly or really anywhere else. While you're having, and then bone broth, aloe vera juice. And then, of course, if you have a fever or acute pain, it's important to see your doctor. And then if you're doing any medication, then that's never a time to do a detox. You always want to be on the other side of that. But I'm glad to have you here, and I'm sorry that you're having a flare. Hello, Malaka. Found a castor oil page on Facebook. Oh, cool. No, Pamela, they're not. Oh, yes, exactly. La Carla, if you have a mast cell issue or a histamine issue, skip the bone broth. No, Pamela, you don't want to use a high fiber product if you have any inflammatory gut issue. Use something like my Happy Gut Cleanse, which you can take every day. It is safe and it's non-addictive. But psyllium husks, as a colon therapist, I have seen psyllium husks the size of baseball in somebody's colon. No flax and no chia. That's a no for psyllium, flax, and chia. All of those things end up being huge balls. Jeanette, slippery elm. It's wonderful. Can you take it while you're on meds? That's up to you and your doctor, but it is excellent it's generally an excellent anti-inflammatory. Would castor oil help indigestion or acid reflux? Castor oil packs are done external. It's not something you ever take internally. And having a castor oil pack on your belly could make everything feel better. Hello, Rashawanda. So benefits of digestive enzymes are can be phenomenal for anyone who has an inflammatory gut issue, because if you have low stomach acid, which means does protein or any food sit in your stomach like a rock? Do you have any inflammatory gut issue? Do you have headaches, autoimmune issues, brain fog, fatigue? If you have any of that, you have low stomach acid. The benefit of a digestive enzyme is to not have those things anymore. Um, do you need a second round? I don't know, Pamela, DM me. And some people use those on a regular basis. It's everybody's different. You have pain in your back. Yes, that can happen with any inflammatory gut issue. So user 88, if you're having a severe pain, I would always advise you to see your doctor or go to urgent care. Is ACV, we don't suggest it. Digestive enzymes at the end of every protein meal. Gastroparesis is more common than people think, which means it's sort of the simplest version. The simplest way of describing it is, for people that don't know what gastroparesis is that everything goes slow. It feels like things sit in your stomach like a rock. You may have constipation. You may have inflammation and swelling. Everything in your body is moving slow. That's gastroparesis. So my experience of it is for people to heal, which you actually can heal, because the body is so amazing. So it's a tube, right? You're just healing one long tube, and you start by, and I also think food allergy tests, even though they're certainly not the gold standard, or they may be the gold standard, but they're as close as we can get to figuring out absolute trigger points. I think that can be useful for gastroparesis, as can stool samples, very much so. But digestive enzymes, and then eating one thing at a time, just making it really, really simple for the body, and then obviously lots of detox. Linda, I'm not sure if you did an enema weekly, would I recommend that? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe it's a train of thought you had before, but just refresh me. Thank you. Sorry. Back pain can be, excuse me, one sec. There's all kinds of things flying around today. It was super windy. Back pain can be lots of things. Exactly. Yeah, I love that thought. Go to the doctor. If you have chronic back pain, go to the doctor and then get everything eliminated, so that there's not anything serious that you're missing. What about acid reflux? I would have you go to the doctor again, and have them check you for H. pylori. When I see clients with acid reflux, I just want to make sure that there's nothing else going on that needs to be treated. After that, then the best thing in the world is my Happy Gut Soothe, which is a natural formula with DGL, a form of licorice, marshmallow, so soothing. Slippery elm for IBSD. It really depends on the person and the symptoms. So, Argy, that's something that you can direct message me about. We can talk about that in a consult. Things like that, they're too specific to each person, and everybody is different. So I need to know more about your history. That's the kind of thing that I do on a one-on-one consult, and happy to talk to you about it. You can sign up. There's a link in my bio. Okie doke. So Rashawanda, you might want to add, you can take up to 6 a day. I don't know how many you're taking. So you can take up to 6 a day. Also, you want to add aloe vera juice and liquid trace minerals. So many people who deal with chronic constipation are trace mineral deficient. I put a liquid trace mineral in all of my smoothies. You ended up, yes, well yes, when you had a colonoscopy, yes. Those two things can definitely go together. And you just want to make sure that there's nothing else other than that. Not that that's any small thing. But one of the things that really can help that is, making sure that you're food combining, eating your proteins and your carbohydrates separate, because back pain can often be gas. It's one of the things that completely changed for me forever when I discovered food combining. No more proteins with carbohydrates together. All of a sudden, no more gas pain, no more backache. And if you have diverticulitis, that means your gut is already inflamed and super sensitive. Flax oil, great question. I think that would be fine. The tricky thing about flax oil is just making sure it's fresh. But I'm sure you're putting yours in the fridge. So, and yes, you want to add it to a smoothie because flax oil doesn't taste very good. At least I don't think it tastes very good. Anybody who just loves flax oil out there, I am not a flax oil lover, but yeah, you can put it in a smoothie. Hey, Nancy. um, Refrigerated. Yeah, Grant. Hello, Dan. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. No chia and no flax. Chia and flax and kale and corn, 4-letter words. Which tea is safe for acid reflux? Green tea, ginger tea, peppermint tea. Aloha, Nancy. Chamomile tea, all of those teas. Green tea is alkaline, so very safe. No, not necessarily. They don't have to be decaf. And the worst thing in the world, decaf coffee. Go for low acid coffee, but decaf, they use a lot of chemicals to decaffeinate things. Yes, no seeds, no popcorn, no nuts. Oh, thank you for my gift badge, Nicole. um, yes, Jennifer. Hey, nice to see you. Oh, thank you. Hello, hello, Kim. Oh, yes, we're good. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. Oops. Cheyenne is bouncing me around here. Sorry. What do trace minerals do? That's a great question. So, trace minerals are a lot like electrolytes in that they make everything in the body work better. And because our soil is so deficient, we are getting so few minerals, trace minerals, out of what we eat. No matter how well we eat, we are just getting so few. And trace mineral deficiency can look like so many things. I'll go into that more in a minute, and I'll do another video on it. What is my holistic approach? I'm a gut health coach and colon therapist of 45 years. My holistic approach involves healing the gut. That's what we're doing here. And nice to see you here, Beautiful Chaos. Because basically everything, as you know, Beautiful Chaos, comes from your gut health, your brain health, your immune health, your mood. So my focus is helping people heal their gut, especially people who have serious inflammatory gut issues. Why no popcorn, nuts, and seeds? Everyone is so different, not people with inflammatory gut issues. Those things have put more of my people in the hospital than anyone else. Very, very specific. I have lots of videos on them, and they get stuck in the little pockets and pouches of your intestine. Yeah, just like Nicole said. And because so many people have these pouches and these pooches in their intestine, they can cause a problem. Is fruit okay for leaky gut? That's a great question. Easy to digest fruit. Applesauce, ripe bananas, avocado, no raspberries, no strawberries, no kiwi. Suggestion for you can DM me and we'll talk about that. It's not an option, right? Yeah, exactly. Um, Felix, yes, happy if you direct message me, we'll talk about that. Hello, I got this, Tam. Mm, I am drinking. Great question for blueberries. Um, if they're blended, most people can get away with them. Um, Jennifer, sounds like we need to do a one-on-one consult. If the best thing for constipation, besides aloe vera juice, taking digestive enzymes, combining your foods correctly so that and then using my Happy Gut Cleanse, not a laxative. How do you know when you're over it? When you feel absolutely fantastic every day and your bowels fully empty at least twice a day. Um, Beautiful chaos. It depends what your blood type is, and it depends what your issues are. So it's not a blanket question. I'd love to answer it, but I'd have to know more about you. What am I drinking? I am drinking a peppermint green tea. If you get a flare up, yes, I do one-on-one consultations. You can sign up on my website. The link is in my bio. Peppermint green tea. Yes, Nicole knows because that's what I'm drinking. You can sign up. There's a link in my bio that will take you to my website. You can sign up there. Your gut is horrible. Oh, beautiful chaos. I would love to help you. So sign up for a consult. Let's talk. It's the absolute. Don't be sorry, Jennifer. I'm glad you're new, and I'm thrilled that you found me. And I'm happy to walk you through it. And if there may be things that I can't answer because for so many reasons. One of them is that I have to know a lot more about your history and your symptoms and the whole ball game. So that's what I do on a one-on-one consult. You can sign up on my website, which is Cleansing for Energy, but there's a link in my bio. And I just created a cool new link that has a lot of options to it instead of just one option. I'm trying it out to see if it either makes things easier for people or more complicated. Hey, Grandma Carr, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Nice to have you here and wonderful to have everybody new. And Jennifer and Beautiful Chaos, I will say that what you will learn here is probably the opposite of what everybody else is saying. I've been doing this for 45 years. And you may be hearing a lot of things from me that is opposite to what other people say. So just prepare for that. What could help, even though, yes, Linda, that's super common. So what could help with that would be combining your foods correctly so that they're digesting, taking a digestive enzyme at the end of your protein meals, that can help. And then some full out colon cleansing, my Happy Gut Cleanse, coffee enemas, all of those things, like really dealing with your constipation and healing. I'm a colon therapist. This is what I work with in my clinic every day. Uh, ah, why can't you get rid of your histamine issues? Um, my first thought would be, do you have any, is there anything possible, Charles, around you? CMZ, I think, is your name, Charles. And forgive me if it's not. Do you have any, is there mold anywhere around you? That could be one reason why you can't get rid of your histamine issues. Is there mold or any environmental toxicity that you are exposed to? Um, Oh, well, you don't have to be on your computer, Jennifer. If you are here, it's at the link in my bio at the top of my page. So, or you could just put in my name, julialoggins.com, and that'll take you there. And that's probably the easiest thing in the world is just julialoggins.com. That'll take you to my all of my sites. Hello, Martha. So histamine issues, even for a histamine and candida, it's usually mold. It's usually environmental toxins. Uh, it can even be heavy metals. So those are all those tricky areas that often don't show up with regular testing, or respond even when you're kind of doing what feels like everything right, which can be incredibly frustrating. And if Liz is still here, um, Liz, I don't know if she's still here because she's one of our kind of resident experts on histamine issues, but that is my experience around them. And so I understand about, not being super technical. I actually, when I was having redoing my link the other day at the one that's at the top of my page, I got to pull in one of my helpers who is 26 and a whiz with everything computer. So I get it. And it, technology can be very challenging, and and also it's constantly changing. So, but hello, hello. Always asking kids. I know, right? Well, since I have one kid in Santa Barbara who is pretty computer friendly, but my real computer genius kid is in Spokane. So luckily, I have other kids, and plus, they got pretty sick of me reaching out to them constantly to fix every little computer thing. They had some pretty funny stories to tell about having that all of their friends dealing with parents reaching out for computer questions. But they speak a different language than we do, and it's great to have their help. We're so super lucky. This is a moment. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4:30. Crazy. This is a moment where I'm going to ask everybody to please, when you have time now or at the end of our live, to sign up and register or subscribe to me on Instagram and YouTube, because it's looking more and more like we may lose TikTok. I will be heartbroken. There'll never be anything like this platform, and I'll be here till the end. But in the meantime, please subscribe to my YouTube page. You'll find me there. You'll find me on Instagram, and then you'll also find me on our Happy Gut Facebook page. So I'm excited to be able to see everybody in all of those places. I've been spending a lot more time focusing on those other platforms, just kind of preparing as we have to do. Isn't that the name of the game? Adapt, adapt, adapt. I mean, anybody who's got health issues knows all about adapting. Mm. And yeah, hello, Lee. Hello, Mama Shino. Nice to have you here. We are talking about gut health. We're talking about blood type diet. And we're talking about food combining. What's for dinner? Let me think. What is for dinner? My husband bought a new kind of fish for me. It's called loup de mer, and it's a white fish. Um, and I'm a fish lover. I'm defrosting a turkey thigh to put in my crock pot for Tuesday morning. Oh, thank you, Ancient Forest. I appreciate that. And I love that name, Ancient Forest. That just makes me feel happy just looking at the name on you. I'll have to check out your what all of your pictures on your feed look like. Nicole, what are you having? Are you having your chicken tortilla soup? for dinner tonight. Everybody, Nicole made a chicken tortilla soup yesterday with cassava tortillas because what don't we want? No wheat and no corn. Oh, you're having this soup. Okay, that sounds so delicious. I know. Doesn't that sound great, Nancy? Nicole is an amazing cook and an incredible soup maker and loves being in the kitchen. And I can't even imagine how good your kitchen must smell. Okay, cool. Post photos on Facebook. I can't imagine how good your kitchen must smell. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to make the most. Almond, yes, almond tortillas are okay as well. Yes, Maribel, great question. I'm gonna make, I am going to, I'll probably either barbecue my fish tonight or I'll make it in the air fryer. I'm a big fan. I have a non-toxic air fryer. So who out there likes to do air frying? You want to make sure that you're using a non-toxic air fryer. But I love air frying. Um, it's fast. It's easy. Yes, Shally. And I may pronounce, don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but it's sourdough bread is okay as long as it is gluten free. Um, yeah, as long as it's gluten free. Just because something is sourdough doesn't mean it's gluten free. So if you don't have gluten free sourdough in your local store, they do have it on Amazon. Nicole, you walked outside, came back in, and you're blown away by the aromas. Oh my gosh, it must just smell heavenly in your house. Oh, it must smell so good. Hello, Twiggy Tree. Twiggy Tree. I don't know if anybody here is, I'm almost 70, so I don't know if anybody here is old enough to remember a famous model when we were all young named Twiggy, kind of the beginning of the whole supermodel thing. And your name Twiggy Tree reminds me of that. Nicole, I wish that we could have aromas on TikTok. Wouldn't that be cool? They'll probably figure that out someday. Um, how to actually have that, how to be able to have smells come through. Oh, so of course you remember as well, Twiggy Tree. Yep, because that's our generation. That was the 60s. Yeah. So Twiggy Tree, welcome to Healing Your Gut. Oh, until you drink way too much aloe vera juice. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I love that. And I know what that means. For anybody that doesn't know why we're laughing about drinking too much aloe, that's because if you drink a lot of aloe, it can send you into the bathroom. Although in a good way, because it's anti-inflammatory and it's non-irritating. So we love it. But yes, it can definitely get things moving. Hello, Karen. Cheyenne, my little sweet Malinois, is climbing into my lap right now. She's like, Mom, we've had 7 days in the clinic. Uh, not desire. Yes, that's true. Not, we don't want to send everything through TikTok. Huh? Hello, Brisson. Nice to have you. Hello, Donna Wyatt. Welcome to our TikTok live. We are talking about our gut health. And for anybody who's new, I'm Julia Loggins. I'm a gut health coach and colon therapist of 45 years. My specialty is inflammatory gut issues. And I love helping people understand the possibility of healing. And to me, the word incurable is just a word that is not in my vocabulary. So if that is you, welcome. You are in the right place. What do I think about chicken wings? Um, actually in an air fryer, that would be a great place to put them because then they would be nice and crispy. I am in Santa Barbara, California, where the sun is actually out today, even though we're expecting a big storm this week. So where are you, Ancient Forests? They are not as effective, Robin, but they're definitely better than nothing. Oh, Nicole, I think that's a great idea. Chicken wings in an air fryer because then they'll be super crispy with salt. And herbs like rosemary. I'm a big rosemary fan, but you could put, anything on them that you like for seasoning. Actually, that sounds really good. Um, I was actually looking at a turkey thigh recipe where somebody put a turkey thigh. Ah, you're in LA. Okay. Well, Ancient Forest, I hope that where you are, you were safe with the fires For anybody that doesn't know where Santa Barbara is, I'm about an hour and a half north of Los Angeles. So this round of fires we did not deal with, but yes, you're safe. Okay, good to hear. So many dear friends lost home. So I'm grateful that you're okay. What part of Los Angeles are you in? There's Los Angeles is a big place. I spent a lot of my life there, and I'm from Southern California. Hello, Tom, and hello, SS. Oh my gosh, my new teas. Nicole, for anybody that doesn't know, Nicole has been doing is that that's next weekend is your medicinal tea. You're in Northridge. Oh, yes. I know Northridge very well. Yeah, I know Northridge. I'm glad that you're well. I'm glad that you're safe. A natural way to lower cortisol. That's a great question. The absolute first thing is to do deep breathing. That's the absolute first thing to do. Deep, slow diaphragmatic breathing, reducing stress, and making sure you're sleeping. And then you want to just take, and then the next thing to do is, of course, to heal your gut. But really dealing with your breathing, and then taking foods out of your diet that are inflammatory, which also spike cortisol, wheat, sugar, um, uh, wheat, sugar, anything processed, anything fried, all of those things affect cortisol. Um, Balancing your blood sugar, super important, which means getting plenty of protein. That's another important way to balance cortisol and regulate your nervous system. Making sure you're getting 120 to 150 grams a day. You're so welcome. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Perry. Nice to have you here on this Sunday. Oh, I, I'm gonna show Cheyenne in a minute 'cause she is so funny. She just wants lots of attention today. Hello, Prince 26. Nice to have you all today. Aaron Johnson. Hello. Um, yeah, I love that you brought up, and I appreciate the person. Hello, Z Nation. I appreciate the person who brought up lowering cortisol. It's super important. I work with an endocrinologist who specializes in cortisol, and cortisol issues are foundational to so many other health issues and to nervous system regulation. Hello, Maybud. Wonderful to have you here. Nice to have you, um, and wonderful to be over here I'm over here on YouTube as well, which is super exciting. So thank you all. Anybody that subscribed to me on Instagram and YouTube, thank you for that. So Z Nation, I need to get a good sleep tonight. I look tired. I know I had a really thank you. I am tired. I had a really long week in the clinic, and I created a whole new course that we just Deborah, my one of my business partners, and I put the finishing touches on last night, and we've been knocking ourselves out to get it finished. It's called I'll send you a link for it. It's called the Gut Fix Formula, and we've been working so hard on it. And then I've had a lot of clients with a lot of just going with a lot going on for them. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate your noticing, and I appreciate your reminding me to take care of myself. Maybe it's also a good week for a vitamin drip, for me to get a vitamin drip. You found stress reduction. I totally agree with you, Nancy. I believe that stress reduction is as important as diet and supplements. 100%. Stress reduction, taking a break. I see I'm talking to myself, Nicole. Is high blood pressure anything to do with gut health? What I can say is that gut health can really help with blood pressure. I've had clients who started intermittent fasting, and that really affected their blood pressure. Um, so, there is a cardiologist that I really like here on TikTok called the Natural Heart Doctor. He's a cardiologist in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I really like his page. So you might check him out. I can't remember what his name is, but you'll find him on TikTok as the Natural Heart Doctor. He talks about all kinds of natural things for lowering blood pressure, and he is also he was a traditional cardiologist for a long time until he discovered that his clients were not healing, so he went holistic. But I love it because he's a very well trained medical doctor, the Natural Heart Doctor. Yeah. Scottsdale, he's in Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah. Yes. Do you follow him too, Ancient Forests? Um, yeah, I like his work. He talks about things like lymphatic drainage therapy and diet. Um, you know, I've seen some of, I appreciate him. Yeah, now you do. I love that. So Ancient Forest, you probably have a name. So if you'd like to share that, then I can share your name. Any specific gut issue you're working with, or is it just interesting for you to hear about us talk about gut things? And hello, Daniel, about gut things or and food and diet and supplements. Hello, Rashida. You love, oh my gosh. I actually am getting a lymphatic drainage massage session on Thursday at the end of my workday. I try to do it once a month, and it really eliminated I had some benign cysts in my breasts. And when I started lymphatic drainage therapy, they were completely eliminated. I've just, I partnered with a lymphatic drainage master for years, and oh my gosh, it's such an incredible art and science. Hello, beautiful soul. Hey, Christy. Yeah, it's amazing. Hello, Vibrate Love Daily. The benefits of aloe vera juice. Aloe vera juice is a natural plant that where the fillet has beneficial qualities that are anti-inflammatory and that can heal the inside of your body, the whole tube from stomach to the gut. Wheatgrass, wheatgrass is the food of my heart. It was probably the medicine that was most instrumental in my healing and my putting Humpty Dumpty back together again. It is one atom different from human blood. And I started with drinking 1 teaspoon a day, and now I drink 8 ounces a day, and I've been doing that for over 40 years. I drink it fresh, but if you can't get fresh wheatgrass juice, and don't start with 8 ounces a day, start with a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons or a tablespoon or half an ounce, then use Anthony's freeze dried wheatgrass, and you can find that on Amazon. Um, what it does is it helps your body heal anything that it needs to heal, Z Nation. If you Google wheatgrass, every miraculous quality that is attributed to it, I have experienced. I was trained at Hippocrates Health Institute with Ann Wigmore, who is sort of the mother of bringing wheatgrass to America. And Hippocrates Health Institute was and still is the most I would say the place in America. It's in Florida right now. It was in Boston when I was training, and Dr. Ann taught about detox. She was so ahead of her time. She taught about cleansing. People came there. It was the natural center for catastrophic disease in America. There wasn't really anywhere else to go. There's still really nowhere like Hippocrates. Is it true that you can't, I don't know the answer to that, Matthew. That might be something that you'll find on from the Natural Heart Doctor, but that's a great question, and I don't know the answer. I don't know. I can't say for sure one way or the other, but good to ask. And the truth is, most traditional cardiologists may not know the answer to that. So good to ask someone like the Natural Heart Doctor who's going to know. I actually thought of Lexus. I know that Haley is okay because I follow her on Instagram, but she had a cold this week. Yes, but I know that she's okay because I've seen her stories. Allison is okay too, super busy. Daniel, what do I recommend? Oh, Yeah, well, DM me. And you know what I recommend for you in healing? I recommend you check out my new program, Daniel, called the Gut Fix Formula, especially now because we are launching and it is half off. It's something I've been working on for the last year, and I just launched it last night. And I designed it for literally for you, for someone with an inflammatory gut issue. So check it out. You'll find it on my page. Um, at the top of my page is my bio. Hello, John D. I didn't see what you said. I think you said something about not having a great internet connection, but nice to see you. Yeah, Daniel, check that out. I literally designed it for you. It's a program that walks you through step by step how to heal your gut. And one thing I will say about ulcerative colitis is there is something I've seen in my practice, having a good connection. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Yeah, John, nice to see you. The connection between ulcerative colitis and parasites is real, but that's just I talk a lot about that in the Gut Fix formula. For anyone that is wanting to really heal their gut and have a program that is like having me right with you to walk you through it, and it is half price right now. I mean, um, I just decided to basically make this as inexpensive as I possibly could. I want everyone to have it. Hey, Simplicity. Hello, Rita. Thank you for liking my live. Thanks, Nicole. 15 more minutes. Um, and then, and it's nice to see that, you can get it on my website, which is there's a link at the top of my page here. And that is a new link. It'll take you out of TikTok and it'll open up and you'll take you to Cleansing for Energy, which is my website. Yeah, you're welcome. Z Nation. I like that name. That means something. But I'd love to know what it means because it's it has a lot of power to it. Um, but yes, absolutely. What I really Zandra. Oh, yes, of course it's Z Nation. I love that name. I will say that gut health can absolutely affect it, and there's things to eat and not eat with that particular condition. So you can um, direct message me, Jennifer. That's all, Zandra. Okay, I like that. Thank you. Thank you for telling me that. I love that's a beautiful name, Zandra. Um, uh, Cauliflower, direct message me. That's the type of thing I talk about in a consult. Yes, I agree. Yeah. And speak with your doctor about those issues. Yes, Nicole is 100% right. And then it definitely does. Hypothyroidism affects motility. And then there's certain foods that people who have hypothyroidism are reactive to. Cruciferous vegetables is one of them. So for people that have most of us in the inflammatory gut community are not really eating that many cruciferous vegetables, but for people that have hypothyroidism, cruciferous vegetables can affect that, and it does affect motility. If I have a client, I mean, I always ask all of my clients to do blood work and stool samples, because I want to know if their hormones are balanced. It's like these are the simple things that can affect so much of our body. And when things are balanced correctly, then it's a huge change. But you're so right. It definitely thyroid issues affect motility. Juan Rojas, nice to see you. User 21. Um, mm, and uh, ah, tell me what that means again. Somebody has mentioned that, and uh, Zandra, that stands for something, but it's flown out of my head at this very moment what it is. You can direct message me if you don't know, and we'll talk about it in a private message. Ivy, Crystal, nice to have you for the last 10 minutes of our live. Crystal, nice to see you. I hope you're having a good Sunday. Thank you all for being here rather than the Super Bowl. or maybe along with the Super Bowl, maybe you're doing more than one thing at once. I am usually multitasking to the max. Yeah. Um, so nice to have you all here, Mary. Nice to see you, Mary McCrary. Yeah, Rita, of course. I hope you have a great week. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for that. Allison, Nicole, you were just asking about Allison. Allison, we were missing you. So Nicole was asking about you, and I said you have been busy. I hope you've been doing well. Thank you for popping in. I know we miss you. We love you. We're excited to see you. No, that's okay. Anytime we can get a little taste of you is we're happy about that. Um, we're very happy about that. I hope you've had a good week. I know that you have a lot on your plate these days and a lot of people going through it. And I hope your girlfriend is doing okay going through chemo. I hope that all the protocols and all the supplements and everything is helping her. She's so lucky to have you, and I hope you're good. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Oh, she's your new hero. I know. She's amazing, isn't she? Nicole is my hero, and Nicole's everybody's hero. Um, I, you know, if everybody understood and knew what Nicole has been through and deals with, pretty amazing. So, Sparky Eyes, we are here. I'm Julia Loggins. I'm a gut health coach and colon therapist. We are here to talk about gut health, especially for people that have inflammatory gut issues, IBS, colitis, diverticulitis, bloat. Anything where your gut just doesn't work, your digestion, you have bloat, struggle with your weight, don't feel good in your tummy. That's what we talk about here. And nice to have you. And we've only got a few more minutes, but I'm glad that you found this page. I'm here every Friday. Nicole and I, every Friday excuse me, I'm not here Fridays, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday and Sunday at 4. You had colitis because of chemo or through chemo. Did it start during chemo? Like you didn't have it before and then you started having it? um, because chemo can certainly trigger that kind of thing. It can trigger that kind of inflammation. And you're welcome to direct mess. Okay. I have one of my partners in my clinic is an oncologist, so I work with a lot of cancer patients. You're welcome to direct message me. I'm happy to talk to you about how to heal that. You will also find a new program I just released, which I was talking to Zandra about a moment ago, called the Gut Fix Formula, which was designed to walk you through how to heal your gut just exactly as if you're with me in my clinic. I don't blame you. Yeah. Well, that doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen. So I'm glad you found my page. Oh my gosh, still stomach issues. Are you having diarrhea? So maybe calming it down would be activated charcoal can be helpful. Yeah, you couldn't find it. Okay. You could go to julialoggins.com, which will take you to my Shopify site, but message me directly. Um, yeah, I'm so sorry. The norovirus is horrible, and so many people got it. Um, I want to knock on wood because I've been lucky so far, but so many people have got it. It is so not fun. So if your gut is still rumbly, I'd say castor oil pack, activated charcoal, um, bone broth, aloe vera juice. Just give it a break as far as what you're eating. Yeah, we love fasting. I don't really know what a hydrochloric cleanse is. I know what hydrochloric acid is, which is something that we take after we eat a protein meal. I'd love to. Oh, you know what? Yes. Um, I will do that. I will. That's a great idea, Allison. Thank you. I'll definitely do that. I actually think a whole series about how to put yourself back together again after chemo is so important. Oh, you found it great. Is so important because so many people get through chemo and then they don't do well a year later or 5 years later. and putting people back together again, detoxing the chemo, detoxing everything that saved their life. And then also people really struggle post chemo with depression and anxiety, which to me, when you struggle with mental health issues, is worse than anything. So how to deal with putting the gut and the brain back together so that you're not just surviving cancer, you are thriving after cancer. I feel like that's a goal, to create a program like that. I've done them with the oncologist I work with on boots on the ground here in my clinic. We did it with we do it with breast cancer survivors. Um, Castor Opax. Oh, isn't it amazing? Colonics following chemo is helpful. Oh my gosh. I so wish that your friend lived here and that I was getting to see her, and could love her up a little bit for you in person. But I'm glad that she's got a good person. Thank you, Rita. Thank you so much. Thank you for hanging out so late with me. Mary, I am in California. I'm in Santa Barbara, California. I'm an hour and a half north of Los Angeles. Um, oh, what do I think of colon cleansing? Well, as a colon therapist for 45 years, I'm a pretty big fan. So the answer is I'm a big fan, and I have a step-by-step video and PDF for how to do coffee enemas in the privacy of your own home on my website. You'll find that at the link in my bio. Um, so we've got just a few. Hey, Chachi, nice to see you. Thank you for being here and popping in on this Super Bowl day. And thank you all for being here. Surfer Girl, it's on my website. It's on cleansingforenergy.com. There's a link in my bio, a new link. And if you just scroll down the link, you'll find Cleansing for Energy. You'll find my website, and that's how you can find it. And I've been telling everybody, if that's too tricky, just go to julialoggins.com. It'll take you to my store. Gastritis, user 20s. I'm glad you're here. Oh gosh, I'm so glad. Um, Mary, what they do is they not only clean. Oh yes, Surfer Girl. I would love for you. I want to hear from everybody who does my program, because I put so much into it that I would love to hear what works and what doesn't work. And what do coffee enemas do? They not only clean your colon, but they allow your liver to cleanse. Because if your liver doesn't cleanse, then it doesn't really matter what else you're doing. Your body is still going to be full of toxins because they have nowhere else to go. And if the colon isn't flushed, then the liver can't cleanse. So that's really one of the big goals of coffee enemas, is to just allow there to be enough emptying of the colon so that the liver can empty. Otherwise, it just doesn't. And then the toxins are stored in all kinds of places in the body. Any organic coffee, anything that's organic. You don't have to spend a fortune on it. Just make sure it's organic. And you can buy it at Trader Joe's or Costco. That works. And if anybody's interested in my coffee enema PDF, leave me a personal message and I will give that to you. I will just shoot it out to you. I love to be able to share those digital downloads with people. Oh, thank you. I'm going to say good night to everybody. Daniel, you're so welcome. I'm going to say good night to everybody. Thank you for being with me and Nicole. Allison, we love you. Thank you for being here. Big hugs to Randy and to Honey. And thank you for all the new people here. Thank you for finding this page. And see you next weekend. Also, thank you for subscribing to me on YouTube and Instagram. Please take extra care of yourselves. This is a very crazy, stressful time in the world, in America. And it's impossible, if you're an empathetic person, not to be feeling that energy. So please, deep breathing. Take care of yourselves. Just take a lot of extra self-care this week, okay? Love you so, so much. Just can't wait to see you next weekend. You're here. Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm so excited to see you next weekend. I love you all. Please take extra care of yourself, and I'll see you next Saturday and Sunday at 4.